What's going on YouTube? 90s Kid here, and this is the continuation of our breakdown of the Blunderbuss video series. We're here on the rocky shores of the Cutlass Keys, and we're going to focus on killing some boar, right? We're going to drop some combinations on them, and then we're going to take that footage and go to the cutting room floor. We're going to see how long that combination takes to play itself out, and then we're going to break down the numbers frame by frame and get a roundabout of what our DPS is, so our damage per second. And then that way, for future videos, we can dabble with comparing, that to an evade rapier or greatsword or bow or fire staff or whatever it is. And so yeah, we'll kind of know who's at the top of the ladder and where that ladder fluctuates. So right now I'm using this blunderbuss. It has keen, keenly jagged, and enchanted. Now I do have a moonstone in here, which is additional damage when all my abilities are on cooldown. So I'm not really going to feel the effect of this. A diamond would probably be better for me this time. But I specifically like to focus the moonstone, so I'm just going to keep it. I don't want to lose the rune glass. So yeah, I think we're just going to deal with that. The combination I'm going to use is blast shot, regular shot, splitting grenade, regular shot, and Azoth, regular shot. Remember, regular shots have 8 pellets after using an ability, so that's going to be the combination. I have Endless Thirst. We're going to go ahead and target that. We're going to pop our Endless Thirst buff, drop them, regular shot, splitting, regular shot, that, and then we're just going to finish them off. So pretty quick run through in order to get to that end of the combo. Let's go ahead and get to another enemy just real quick. That way we can drop it and we'll have a couple of clips here to be able to break down if we can't see the numbers on one. Here we got one. We're gonna hit the Endless Thirst. Boom, 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 boom. And there it is. That's gonna be a lot of numbers. I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna be able to see this, but we're gonna hit the cutting room floor here and we'll take a look. Yeah, so let's take a peek. Alright guys, we're here running frame by frame on some clips. I've ran the numbers, I have the numbers, but let me catch you up to speed here on what I had to do, because it wasn't as simple of just going frame by frame. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have any real way to test damage per second or sustained damage or burst damage specifically. And the blunderbuss just does so much damage so quick that you just can't read it all. You can see you see a basic shot here. I shoot split grenades, and there's the basic shot after split grenades. And the moment these things explode, we're gonna see some numbers pop up right there. That's the splitting grenade damage. But it immediately disappears because I use Azoth. I use a regular shot, and then it's Azoth. And then that basic shot again. And then the moment that those numbers pop up, I'm ending the combo. So 4 seconds, pretty quick. Again, the numbers just aren't readable. I had to go through with this clip and kind of get the numbers again. And even then, after pausing between each skill and each attack, it was hard to read Azoth Shrapnel Blast. There's just so much going on with that one specifically, and there's so many dots that you've built up. I don't think there's any real way to manage that, right? It's gonna be hard. Even when I just separately go through and just do splitting grenades and I do Azoth Blast, I'm still missing numbers. They're still disappearing because more numbers are popping up, right? um, which makes it pretty hard. You can see the moment here after after Azoth hits, the moment here, the moment the grenade hits, these numbers start to wipe away and you start to see the dots coming back through. So there's just so much happening. I don't think there's any viable way to really iron out what approximately our DPS is going to be. So we just got to use a roundabout, and I think that's going to be fine. We're going to be able to do that with all the numbers. Again, the way this game's set up, the way damage is set up, you can go and shoot just a basic shot at a boar 20 times, and you're very rarely going to see the same approximate number. So I don't think it's such a big deal. Um, Now that we've gone over all that, let's play this combo in real time, just real quick, and yeah, we'll kind of go over everything else. So that's it. I mean, that's how quick the combo is. And again, all the dots after, all the basic shots after, that's all sustained damage. We're looking at burst damage. 4 seconds for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the numbers. Here is the numbers. The blast shot is looking at about 2,232. The first shot we do is just about 8,500 damage. Splitting grenade is going to hit. It does almost 15,500 damage. And then the second shot, since we're ramping up at this point, it does around just over 9,000, so about 500 more damage from the first. Azoth Shrapnel is the big hitter that does just over 17,000. And then our third basic shot does about another 500 damage from our second, and it's about 9,444. So that's a total damage combo in 4 seconds of 61,672 damage. So our DPS, our actual damage per second there, if we divide that number by 4.19, is 14,718, which is it's huge. You're not doing that really with anything else. So yeah, as you can see, those numbers are pretty extensive. It's gonna be hard to beat, and you know, um, that's just, I mean, that's the nature of the beast. I think in general, this is one of the best weapons. Again, I think we're going to prove it with this little series. I'm not going to go through any more weapons on this video specifically. I think I'm just going to break them down in later videos individually and then just allow you, the viewer, to kind of go back and look them over. I'll be able to use the numbers from these previous videos on those videos, and we'll tally them up per video. Every new video we get, we'll just add a weapon to the log, essentially. So yeah, I guess I'll just throw in some clips here of this combination in some mutated dungeons, and then yeah, we'll call it at that. So we'll let some clips play out here, and hopefully I'm beginning to change your mind and you start to understand and you start to search out ways to build yourself a blunderbuss kit, and we'll see you out there in Eternum. Later.